training our mind to be a little bit flexible, it's really something that comes in handy when sudden changes or transitions take place in our life turn. And so, flexibility, okay? Flexibility. How do you train your mind to be more flexible? You know, there are few factors, you know, from the Dharma point of view, so to speak, to make our mind more flexible. You know, first of all, being open, right? Being open to different things, right? Not being so rigid, right? Not being so rigid about things, you know, in your life. Being a little bit more open, extend more, or try to open more than you usually are. That's what I mean, openness. You know, we all think I'm an open-minded person, don't we? But when it comes down to the real point, we are not close to that, right? But we must try to expand it and try to open more than what we usually are. That's one thing, you know, openness. Another, how do you say, exercise. I like one exercise that I've seen. Improvisation. Is it? Improv? Improvisation? That's a very good practice for spontaneity, openness, you know, improvisation. And so you see, now we know what we are talking about, right? Openness, how to open, you know, ideology, fixation on that, and geopolitical and religious fixations or labels or how do you say, prejudices that we have, you know, that we sometimes see it clearly, sometimes without even seeing we have these prejudices. You know, I was telling this story one year at TUK. You know, I was flying on the airplane, and it was after 9/11, not long after 9/11, and I was looking around, and you know, everybody looked pretty fair, and I was feeling very like, you know, comfortable, and at the same time other people were looking at me feeling probably very uncomfortable, you know, or there's a yes, exactly, you know, darky, yeah, but so they're probably feeling very uncomfortable, you know. So we have so many projections there, you know, so many projections. And so anyway, if we cannot kind of like untie these knots of our mental fixation and obsession and prejudices, then actually we cannot really experience openness, you know. And so we cannot really be free to work with our life transitioning experiences and seize the opportunity in every moment. And so, therefore, you know, openness is one of the key elements, how do you say, key property, so to speak, to help our mind become flexible